Good morning, I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens, I'm in Vientiane, Laos. It's 6 a.m. in the morning, and today is gonna be an amazing day of Laotian food in Vientiane. We're gonna walk around, we're gonna eat at some restaurants, we're gonna do some sightseeing, and I'm gonna share it all with you in this video right now. We are going to go eat breakfast. We're on our way to go meet Joe, and he's from Vientiane, and he invited us to go to breakfast, so that's why we're out walking around Vientiane at 6 a.m. in the morning. And we should be coming up to the breakfast spot pretty soon. Hey. Joe!
My classic ride.
How are you? Oh, awesome. Or whatever you recommend. Joe, what's the name of this place?
What is it? Let me see. Khao Gee Mae Sab.
But this is a place you come to for breakfast all the time?
Yeah.
You're here all the time?
Mm-hmm. There's special pate, you know. This the key.
Pate and eggs.
And the bread is really good.
This is the Lao French combination fusion ultimate mixture. And Joe says the bread here is really good, and we also got a side soup with some little meatballs in it as well.
The key to this dish is that all this is handmade from this shop.
So they make all of their meats.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a huge improvement, because if you're walking down the street and you just order this dish, probably factory-made luncheon meats, but they make all their stuff in-house. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna go in with some chili. Whoa, that wind. Okay, and also a little bit of pepper, right?
Yeah. It's not really spicy.
Okay, but it looks good though.
Yeah.
And add on some pepper there. They take the baguette and they roast it, they toast it over fire so you can see those char marks. It looks really good, the baguette. Oh, it's so crusty. I'm gonna reach my crusty loaf into that egg, along with some of that pate.
Okay.
Oh, that pate. Oh, with the creamy egg yolk. I think there's some garlic in there too.
Never disappoint, you know.
The pate is really good. You can really notice the quality of the ingredients they use because they make everything, and especially the quality of the bread too is superb. And what you can do is make little sandwiches, filling it up with yolk and meat. Oh yes. Oh, beautiful.
Before I get cold.
Okay. Oh yeah. Those meats are delicious.
Tasty.
And for the soup, you gotta add some chili as well.
Yeah.
And they have meatballs in this soup.
Yeah, the meatball is special.
Oh yeah. That's a meatball texture I've never experienced before in my life. It just sort of falls apart in your mouth. Wow. Yeah, that's extraordinarily tender.
About 5 minutes ride.
Oh, okay. That's the best thing. That meat has a lot of textures going on in it. There's definitely some skin in there, maybe some ears because you've got some crunchy bits. It's kind of translucent, but it's jelly-ish at the same time as it's crunchy. It's good stuff. Sab, khao gee, khao gee. Alright, thank you so much. And thanks for all the information. You can really taste the quality of those sausages, of those hams, and the eggs with the bread. The bread is also really good. That is the perfect way to start your morning in Vientiane. We have a lot more food and walking around to do today. Went back to the apartment. We got Ying and Micah. I put on some pants because we are on our way next. We're gonna go visit a temple, which is right It's close to the riverside, but right in the center of Vientiane. And then after that, we'll continue eating. We arrived to the entrance of Wat Si Saket. This is one of the more well-known temple complexes within Vientiane. Costs 10,000 entrance for foreigners. And let's go inside. Wat Si Saket, it was built in 1818, and if you can look at the design, it's based on Siamese Buddhist architectural style. And so you walk into this main courtyard area and then you can walk all the way around the outside. What stands out to me immediately is this courtyard and just the symmetry of the design, as well as I really like the roofing structure, the architectural roofing, which is, it's multi-leveled, it's tiered, and you can see the palm trees swaying in the distance. But yeah, just the architectural style is what stands out to me. Can go inside, but they don't allow any photography inside. But while we were at the temple, there happened to be a ceremonial procession that we caught a glimpse of. Okay, it's time to go eat. And there's a stall, a restaurant not too far away that Joe recommended. It looks really good. You just hear the sound, the wishing, washing of the pounding of the salads, those dressings, the ingredients squishing. Oh, that's music. These salads, pounded mixtures look unbelievable. She's a master. This one is actually dangerous looking. This one is called Tam Luang, and it's a green banana salad. She added in literally an entire full handful grip of fresh chilies in there. She added in some of the little tomatoes. She added in some of the crab paste, some of the fermented fish.
The yellow eggplant too.
Yep, the yellow eggplant. Oh my goodness, that looks lethal.
I'm already salivating in anticipation, but I know this is going to be a punishment of chili to the mouth. Cheers. Oh. Oh.
There's so much going on. It's extremely refreshing. I thought it was going to be more salty, more heavy, but I mean, like about 55 different flavors going on in your mouth at the exact same time. An absurd amount of textures and flavors going on. Dude, even a scientist may not be able to detect the flavors that are going on in that pounded mixture. That is mind-blowing flavor. The thing is, everything is chopped up so well, and everything is pounded so well that everybody's purely mixed. So you get all 25 ingredients in every single bite that you take. It's not like you take one bite and you get something new, and you take one bite and you get something. Everything is perfectly meshed together. It is stunning. And one thing we were just talking about, that's well, she's extremely nice. But when we walked in here, she had this extremely bewildered, concerned look upon her face, like we came to the wrong place. But she was concerned that we might not be able to eat sticky rice, and that we might not be able to eat the spicy dishes, the spicy tams that she prepares. But now, she's just all smiles back there as we are loving it. Okay, time out for some grilled pounded beef. It has a really dry, smoky flavor, like beef jerky, but thick. Next salad, and this one is with strips. Not strips. They're like shavings of green papaya. She added in not fresh chilies in this one, but just straight up an entire handful of dry chilies, which she pounded up there first. There's garlic in here. There's little tomatoes. There's purple eggplant. Oh, that's another winner. As you keep on chewing, the warmness of those dried chilies is starting to kick in.
I'm starting to spice up.
And that bala. You have to recognize how smooth and such good quality the fermented fish sauce is in there. Even though it's fermented, rotting fish, for some reason it's not really that fishy. But that flavor, that saltiness is, the flavors are above and beyond. I got a big piece of Lao olive in that bite. That's a chalky, bitter sourness to remember. It's so good. One more salad, and she gave us this one. Joel, let's go in. There's I didn't see her make it, but you can see there's a lot of those chives in there. There's the slices of green papaya. There's the whole limes. We've got green onions, maybe garlic in there, and all sorts of things. So much things going on in here. That one is more sweet, but in kind of a fruity kind of a sweetness. The more you keep eating the salads, the more the chili creeps up on you and you start sweating. All of a sudden you're just dripping in sweat and your face might be a little red. It's just, these are masterful, absolute masterful.
Khao Gee Mae Sab. Sab lai. Khao Gee.
I don't know if you could take a single spoonful of anything in the world. This might be the most flavor in one single spoonful that you can imagine. Okay, I'm not even thinking straight after that much spice. I'm slightly flying right now. Talk about flavor overload, dude.
I'm just drifting on the sidewalk right now. I don't really know where to go. I need someone.
We're stumbling down the sidewalk right now.
I hope Ying knows where we're going next, because I can't understand.
You didn't even know your mouth could experience so many flavors and textures in a single bite at once, at a time, until you taste that. It will just blow your tongue out of your mouth. We're walking towards one of the most well-known monuments in Vientiane. So we're gonna stop there, and that will be close to the next restaurant. We've stopped for some fruit nourishment, and yeah, I've been a big fan of the yellow watermelon. And so is Micah. So juicy, so sweet, so refreshing. We made it to Patusai, and this is a war memorial, especially dedicated to the struggle to gain independence. But it's really one of the main landmarks, one of the main monuments of Vientiane, and it's quite a sight when you're here. The architecture is fantastic. I like the maintenance of the landscape. It's a huge roundabout as well, and there are lots and lots of government, international buildings and headquarters around this area as well. This place is called Ba Cam Tan, and again, thank you to Joe for this recommendation. Oh, cool, they have like a little convenience shop at the front, and they're cooking at the front, but you walk back here into the yard and it opens up. They have a whole seating section back here. Oh, it's really shady and lush. This is fantastic. And they are known here especially for Laap. Oh, ขอบใจ กินได้กินทุกอย่างได้ครับ
เผ็ดเบิดเนาะลาบนี่เผ็ดคนโคม
อ๋ออันนี้อะไรครับ
อันนี้เพียบี
ครับ โอเค โอ้โห น่ากินมากเลยครับ
น่ากินมากเลย
น่ากินมาก
นี่อันนี้เพีย
อันนี้เปียแล้วก็อันนี้หน่อ
อันนี้บี
อันนี้บี Wow, this is a Laap palace right here. She mixes in some minced meat and then she also has a mix of organs. I think there's some tripe and some skin in there. She adds it to the I love the pot mixing method. This is another feast for the senses. It is just, it's beautiful. The colors, the amount of herbs in their cooking. She mixes up the meat with all of those herbs. There's cilantro in there, there's mint, there's just crazy, copious amounts of chilies in there. And she, just for good measure, she sprinkled on an entire handful of chilies on top. There's two different labs. It's almost the same thing, but one of them is more sour. One of them she added lime juice, one of them she didn't add lime juice. But she added both there were two different types of bile that she added. One of them was kind of yellowish in color. One of them was kind of green in color. The green could be coming from grass. Again, just chock full of herbs and chilies. Oh. 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 Wow. The herbs in there, that mint, it's not a strong mint, it's a very mellow mint. Paired with those green onions, you've got the meat, you've got a lot of textures of that meat, both the minced meat and that stomach is chewy, and those chilies are so vibrant. It's remarkable. Oh. That just overwhelms you. Yeah, those chilies they're little dynamite chilies. And with sticky rice, that is a marriage in my mouth. We also had to try some of their grilled pork, which you can see at the front of the restaurant slowly smoking away. And they serve you a number of different sauces. One of them is a nice murky sauce that looks dangerously flavorful. Okay, that's what I was expecting from the murkiness of that sauce. Yes, that is just loaded with bile. That is awesome. And this is an herb, the buds of the sadao, which also you can eat. Oh yeah, that is first you get chalky, then you get this jolt of bitterness in your mouth. We got a bowl of soup, and this includes all those different organs. And there's definitely some tripe in here. There might be some intestines. There's some bits of rumen. Oh, I gotta have a piece of rumen on my first bite. Oh yes, that does taste like grass. And it definitely has a grassy texture to it too. I wouldn't say that rumen is my favorite organ of the cow, but that broth is exceptional. It's got that perfect balance of salty and bitter. This is the next plate of laap, and so this one must be the more bitter one with more bile added to it and without the lime juice. And again, it's the same mixture of ingredients, just with some extra secret seasonings. Look at the combination of those ingredients. This one's loaded with bile. You're right, you get a burst of bitterness, then you hit herb, then you get another burst of bitterness, then you hit meat, then you get another burst of bitterness, and it just keeps on giving.
มันบอกกับพึ่งเลยว่าข้าจะไปขึ้นไปบนบกและข้าจะมาเยี่ยมพระเจ้าบ่อยๆนะ
That bile is what shines. They are bile masters. They realize the full potential bitter flavor of the bile and the herbs and the meat mixed together. I mean, I'll admit, you have to enjoy bitter flavors. You have to enjoy strong, harsh flavors to really appreciate this. But if you do, this is as good as it gets. Oh, that is a laap to remember. We are stumbling out of this restaurant, not only from the fullness level, but from those flavors. And we're on our way back to the riverside. My mouth is just overjoyed right now. It's still on fire. My taste buds are on fire. and my saliva actually is permanently bitter at the moment. Oh, that was so ridiculously good.
Thank you. By the way, thank you, Joe. 2 out of 2 stunner recommendations. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Let me just fill you in what's going on. We went back to the apartment, we took a little rest this afternoon, and then we went just down the street. There's a really nice coffee shop, like a neighborhood coffee shop that we went to have a coffee at. And we met a couple people that watch our videos, and we were telling them that we were on our way to go eat some ping pet, which is grilled Laotian style duck for dinner. But she said she knows a place that is really good, and so we're all gonna go together tonight. We're gonna go eat some roasted grilled duck, and despite having so much food, amazing food already today, I could not be more thrilled in life to go eat some grilled duck right now.
You know, I went to Korea. I told James I went to Myeongdong and I found that exact mandu place, like the giant dumpling.
Oh, that place is good. What's up, Billy?
Hey, am I in your videos right now?
You are.
That's the best. Big fan.
Thank you so much.
And,
what's the name of the place we're eating at?
Anna Duck Grill.
Okay, immediately as you step in here, you can smell that aroma of the roasting duck. They're roasting the ducks up at the front, and I think they just serve all things duck here. Ducks are just on the rotisserie, smoking and hissing away. You can really smell that they've been marinated in a lot of garlic. The garlic in that smoke I'm bathing in it. Okay, so we're all sitting down for dinner now. The menu, they actually have an extensive list of all sorts of different dishes, but really the reason you want to come here is to eat duck. Yeah, the first dish that we got is roasted grilled duck, but with the fermented fish paste on it. That's a genius idea, and you can just see that flavor just caked up on the skin there. It looks crispy. Oh, okay, we gotta try this now, immediately.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh. Wow, that is crazy flavor. That duck is succulent, but that fermented fish paste, that gives it like that salty, ultra umami. It's not fishy at all, but it has that deep saltiness.
That's it, dog. That is it.
Put the lime on.
That's okay. Okay, lime juice
I like
is in.
putting 2.
Come here, Shy.
My hand.
And it's raw duck blood. There are peanuts in it, there are crispy shallots, there's Lao mint, there's cilantro in there. Did I miss anything?
Chili?
There's chilies in there. And so, oh, that is just a beautiful soup. What you do is you first squeeze on lime, and then what do?
You have to grab a chili
Okay, you grab a chili.
and then dunk it in some shrimp paste. This is gonna be your second bite. First bite's gonna be a spoonful of this, followed quickly by this.
Okay. Yeah, sure. In Korea.
Your wife's gonna go crazy to try their sausages.
Alright. Don't forget the chili, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's lumpy.
I forgot to tell you, there's some
liver,
some chunks of liver inside.
Oh, awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, yes. And then the chili chaser.
Oh, and follow it with a chili.
You got a kick, you got a kick.
Oh, wow. That is like unbelievably good and different, and that's just like cool and refreshing. That is outstanding. You get the crunch of the peanuts, you get the refreshing aspect of the mint, you get those crispy shallots in there, and the blood. The blood is honestly, it's not irony at all. It tastes like milk. It really is cool and refreshing. That is awesome. And then you get that jolt of that chili. Wow. Wow, that's a new experience in your mouth.
Okay, good. Yes.
Did I get a drip?
That's awesome.
And now I need a chili. Dip.
Keep it in the mouth. Yeah. So you don't miss the timing.
That is, wow. Wow, what a dish. The herbs stand out. The chili bumps in your mouth. That refreshing blood. That's insanely good. Next up is Laap, which is, well, we had a lot of Laap already today, but this is with duck. Yeah, it's so good, and I like the addition of the crispy shallots. That really bumps up the flavor a notch. And again, that Lao mint is just, it's not as strong as a regular mint. It's more mellow, but it blends, it meshes into the meat so well. Wow, that is just another stunning Laap. There have been so many plates of stunning Laap so far today. Just made it back to the apartment after that phenomenal dinner. That was, everything we ate was duck, and that was a complete Laotian duck experience. It was so good, and some dishes and flavors that was a first for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was so much fun to hang out with me and with Billy and with James. A big thank you to them for taking us there, and that was completely unplanned. It just happened, and yeah, that was absolutely a great way to end the day. I also want to say a huge thank you to Joe for recommending us to eat at those other restaurants earlier today. Yeah, the food has been outstanding, and it's literally just blown me away by the amount of herbs and by the balance of flavors. I will leave all of the information of all the places we ate in the description box below so you can check it out. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe now. And also click that little bell icon so that you get notified of future videos that I publish. Thanks again for watching. Good night from Vientiane in Laos. I'll see you on the next video.